And I never wanted to be in competition with Elon or Grimes or have them involved in anything or have anybody involved in anything or people who hate people and people who don't like certain people. And that was inside my husband though. So maybe that was this area. Maybe I'm getting treated like shit because of this area, but I'm pretty much stuck here, so I gotta deal with what that is. Maybe it's not this area, and maybe this area is gonna like kick their ass and get them out. Whoever's all mean like that, you know, people who aren't my actual family. And so like I wish that I could go back. I wish I could go back and people could actually see my actual family and people could see how it was before. Although I remember half the time too. Half the time wasn't the greatest, I'll admit that. I wasn't the greatest half the time, and I wasn't the greatest the other half the time. But I also have to admit that there's something weird going on with the way that my family's talking to me. And then it's like, maybe I'm glad I surrendered because then I got to see. And maybe it's not just a surrender or something. I'm glad that someone, maybe I slept with a cop or something, but it's like, I get to see all of the things and all the spirits that were there. I mean, that it's kind of appreciative on that because it's like I get to see the spirits that were there. It's not like I want them to stick around, the ones that are horrible, but I get to see the spirits that were there. And I get to see how this has been happening to me a lot longer than I thought without realizing it. And I also get to see that my life wasn't really worth very much. However, it was worth a lot, but you know, most people don't have family that just drops them like that when they have family that cares about them. Some people never had a family, I get that, but that's whatever Jesus or whoever in the hell he calls himself. He's a drug addict on cocaine. How could he be Jesus? So that doesn't make sense to me. I was like, he's not Jesus to me. And he was sitting there and he was talking about, you know, Joshua Lozier was talking about being Jesus too up there. Just ignore it, that's what I do. Just ignore it, that's what I do. That's what he would tell me. And that's my Grandma Rose's nephew. There's a bunch of rap blasting. Maybe it's Trash Gang, maybe it's not Trash Gang. I don't know what's going on. All I know is, you know, I've already cried for almost 6 months to a year that I miss my mom. That I miss my mommy and I want my mommy, or that I miss, you know, my family and I want my family, but I've had to let that crap go. No matter how much having faith, I still haven't got to see my family. And if I do get to see my family, I was like, are you talking to my family or is it somebody else's family? Because my family used to be really nice to me. My family would never let me be on the streets. My real family never would have let me be on the streets. They would have got me hotel rooms. They used to. But when the real bitch gets all the good stuff, right? And so, like, when I used to do my nails back in 2019, right? When everybody was flocking around me, calling me a gypsy, right? So, like, whoever was the gypsy girl got loved, but my family never would have let me go on the streets. And my family saying, it's your fault now, it's your fault, you got yourself into this mess. How did I get myself into this mess? By surrendering to Keith? It's like, I didn't even surrender to Keith, I wasn't the one who did. So I don't know what the hell's going on. And if I did, then maybe it's a good thing. It's like, I really don't know why everything is happening the way it is. But there's nothing I can do much about it. I've got until 11 o'clock and then I have to walk carrying April. She's getting very heavy. I can't do this. It's easier when she's a baby, but I'm going to walk carrying April miles and miles and miles to get back to my car. And then when I get back to my car, I'm going to be sleeping in my car. that's the plan for now. Get myself into this mess. I wasn't anticipating everybody who was loving me and helping me to just be like, and then be like, oh, I love you and I'll help you. Just to be like, again. Just to be like, oh, I love you and I'll help you. Just be like, again. It was like I wasn't expecting that shit. It was a constant. It was a constant for a while, so I thought I had security. I started getting some type of security. I started feeling secure, and then